Alright, so at least this time we get to be a little bit in the shade, and I got some more work appropriate boots on instead of my Docksiders. Yeah, so same thing here. We're just going to dig little holes, hammer in the barbs, and mix up 4 bags of 80 pound and pour it in there. Number 2, down. It's great. It's a lot of work. Oh my goodness. So I was what, eight 80 pound bags of concrete. So 640 pounds dry. And really, who knows how much that is wet, plus the little barbs coming out, plus they're buried, and you know, there's going to be a good layer of topsoil on top with grass and everything, so that it's almost like a mooring, or even better actually. And you know, we're gonna have 4 of them. So feel really good about this, and I feel really good that we're getting it done. You know, it is the middle of hurricane season right now, still early, but you know, we have had a couple tropical storms already, and I just want to be ready when the inevitable hurricane comes. So, yep, doing good. Still have 4 bags of concrete left, so that means I'm going to need to get another 4. I was just kind of guessing that we were going to use 3 each, but better to go more than you need than less. And then we've got all of our wood here to build a proper staircase and platform going up to the boat, so that Ronan stops climbing this extension ladder, which is dangerous. So, I don't know, that's going to be probably a couple weeks out, we'll see. Really like to get the hurricane stuff done first. But, yeah, everything is working out well. Alright, so just wanted to knock out a quick little project. Basically, these holes are for ventilation, and when we record the back of the deck here, I just threw some epoxy down there and just let it be. But I don't know, that had to have been at least a year or two ago. So now the epoxy's cracking and I can see water starting to get down into the new balsa core. It's no big deal because, you know, this is going to be cut out anyhow, as you're about to see. But if it spreads, that would be a big deal because then it would ruin all of the work that we just did. So that is a serious problem. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out and pop in these guys. And basically these are just little open and close covers made by Bexon. They're not going to be the permanent solution here, but they're really well made. They have a gasket on there. One has tread, the other doesn't. I was just kind of experimenting, seeing what I liked, but I actually don't think I'm going to use either of them permanently. But for the next couple of years, while we're doing all this work, they're actually about perfect for what we need. So we'll just go ahead and pop them in. Alright, so you can see our balsa core there. You know, it is quote-unquote brand new, but of course, like I said, it's been getting wet, so it's all nasty right now. Not much of it's rotten, but there are a couple little spots. The edges are fine. I can see there's one little edge with a little bit of moisture, but that doesn't matter because when we do this permanently, we're gonna go in and scrape all that out and put epoxy in there. I'm not gonna do that today. I just want to get something in there temporarily. So I'm actually not even gonna screw this down. I'm just gonna put it down with some sealant. But you know, when we have time, when we're really gonna work back here, then we'll go ahead and remove the rest of this balsa core and put thickened epoxy in there so that all along this edge is solid epoxy, so that when we drill and mount the permanent solution, which is going to be like more of a Dorade with a Calvent, we won't have to worry about anything. So gotta go find some sealant, and then we'll move on to this one. Alright, my sealants are getting really low. So all I had was 5200 and Dow Corning 795, neither of which are what I want, but 795 is the lesser of two evils. It's good for glazing hatches and stuff like that. So at least it'll be easy to take apart since this isn't permanent. The 5200 would have been a nightmare. Alright, and that's all there is to it. That's a really nice waterproof seal, and feel great about that. I should have done that a long time ago. It only took like 10 minutes. So anyhow, like I said, not permanent, but it'll work, so that's great. Alright, all done. Now it's time to go inside and put the boys down for a nap.